Good day everyone, my name is Viloshni, and in this video we will be explaining two important case laws in business law, which are Fisher v. Bell from 1960 and BARNETT v. Chelsea and Kensington Hospital from 1968. These two cases explain different legal principles. I will be focusing on Fisher v. Bell, which relates to contract law and the difference between an offer and an invitation to trade. In this case, Mr. Bell displayed a flick knife in the window of his shop with a price tag attached. At that time, the law made it illegal to offer certain offensive weapons for sale. Because the knife was displayed with a price, Mr. Bell was charged for offering it for sale. The main legal issue in this case was whether displaying the knife in the shop window amounted to a legal offer. The court had decided whether it was a real offer to sell or just an invitation to trade. This case established an important legal principle. The display of goods with a price tag is only an invitation to trade. The actual offer is made by the customer by bringing the item to the cashier. The seller then has the right to accept or reject that offer. This principle is important in business transactions because it protects sellers in situations such as pricing mistakes. So, in conclusion, Fisher v. Bell explains the difference between an offer and an invitation to trade in contract law. Now, my partner will continue with the second case, BARNETT v. Chelsea and Kensington Hospital.
Hello everyone. For this case, there were three men went to a hospital complaining of severe vomiting after drinking some tea. They were turned away by the hospital because the doctor in charge are feeling unwell himself. A few hours later, one of the men died from what was later discovered as arsenic poisoning. One main legal issue here is whether the doctor fully at fault or no. The court has decided that the hospital was not responsible for the death. Yes, the doctor was careless, but this didn't cause the death. Medical experts showed that even with immediate treatment, the man would have still died because the poisoning was already too fatal. So the legal principle here is that the claimant must show that the harm would not have happened but for the defendant's mistake. A mistake alone is not enough because the mistake is actually have to cause the harm. The claimant must prove it is more likely than not that the careless behavior of the doctor that caused the harm. A hospital owes a duty of care to anyone who comes to the emergency department, even if they have not been fully admitted. In conclusion, both cases shows that court prioritize technical and establish legal definitions of perceived fairness or intent. In case 1, they adhered to strict contract definitions of offer. In case 2, they adhered for strict medical causation. Both decisions left the door open for legislative change rather than judicial activism. Thank you.